Hey y'all. Alright, so I had to pick it back up. I'm sorry. You know what happens every time when the video is good. So, and I didn't move a muscle. I was just always wondering why when I delete it, don't I delete the whole thing? Like, I still leave it on the computer. Anyway, I'm still trying to beat my record. So, we're just twisting. And we're still on the second row, and now we're off to the third row. And we're moving, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, how I was working out and I was listening to Cardi B and listening to her for most majority. I listened to her pretty much the duration of the whole time frame. I was talking about rowing the boat with the machine when you pull it, and how at first it's weird because it's like you're not sure if you're supposed to be pulling or stretching out your legs. But I think after a while, you get to like realize if you're doing it right or wrong. Like somehow it just kind of must calculate. Always do something on quick start so you could kind of see where you're going. Cause like sometimes when people go and work out, like I don't think I need a trainer. I don't think I need anybody like working out with me or anything. But I don't mind it. Like I could work out, you know. I go there. If I say I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the gym. Like and I'm trying every single machine that I think I can understand. Which it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. As long as you got some good music, you could just go. You know why people put it off, you know? Just find something. And then when you find something that you really, really like, then that's good too. And then you can really be in there doing something, you know? And it's cool when you go with somebody because then you know you're not there by yourself, but they're doing their own thing and you're doing your own thing and you leave them alone and y'all have a time frame and you know you gotta go and you know one person's really into it and then the other person's like we gotta go. There's a difference with the time frame and stuff or whatever, but it's cool when you know y'all both agree and you could go and you do your thing and then they do their thing and you know you do the things that you can do and not the things that you know you cannot do, you know. Well, that's what I do. Like I might have um built some muscles, but I still felt like I should have felt them already, you know. When you I might feel it tomorrow, but I really didn't do nothing that I normally wouldn't do except for like sweat, and I do sweat, but just I don't know, this summer has been so hot. It's been so hot, and I know I've been sweating like a pig. Like I have been sweating like a pig. Like I'm not inside chilling in the air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? I am outside working in the heat. It'd be blazing hip hop and R&B and it'd be hot, and I'd be baking. The only thing I'm noticing lately is that my skin color is doing better. Like my skin tan, my skin is still healing from like all those processes. So like the first few days, I was looking real dark, but now I'm doing all right. Like it's good when the hair is out of the face. I'm not gonna like when my hair was up and out of my face, that was good. So right now I'm about to put it in my face, but I mean I guess it is what it is. Like we'll just see, you know, because I can't wear have a hairstyle all up in my hair, all up in my I can't have it all up in my face. I'm not saying it right. I can't have my hair up in a bun, you know, all the time. That's not healthy for my hair. And when you realize and accept that, then you have open ways to how do I say it? I feel like it's hard for me to speak and I don't know why, but when you realize that you need to have a different hairstyle, like you open the way for new options, like being able to pick out new options and being able to pick out new ideas and different hairstyles and things, You just gotta realize that you can't keep the same hairstyle in your hair just because it looks good on you. You can't, like, you just can't. Because then you can still, you ever heard the saying, too much of anything is bad for you? Like, some people be like, I love the bun hairstyle. I love the ponytail hairstyle. You love it, and then when your sideburns is gone, you gonna wish you was loving your sideburns, Or, you're gonna be wishing that you missed those things. So, like, to me, I think it's a good idea that, you know, you just take your time and try different hairstyles. Like I said, I always do my part in the middle. I could switch it to, I don't, it's not a hard part though. Like, it's not a defined deep part. That's the only reason why it's not bad. But even though, and not too much tugging and not too much pulling. Like, even when I have my hair up in a bun, it wasn't that much tugging, it wasn't that much pulling, you know? Now, I shouldn't really have went to sleep with it in my hair, but still, the rubber band is not like banding my scalp. Like, I'm not banding my scalp, if that makes sense. But I still should like take it out, but I feel like the definition wouldn't be as neat or it wouldn't look the same. The only benefit, like I said, is that I didn't have some hard ponytail band strap thing in my hair, messing up my hair. I didn't have nothing like that. So that's pretty much that. Like, you know, gotta do something different. Somebody was telling me I should get some braids. I was like, they want me to get braids. I don't mind getting braids, but again, it's boiling down to they said something about, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know. When people be like they want to talk about getting your hair done, I was like they could pay for it, and or they said they was gonna give me some braids, something, something, something. Anyway, they were saying the size. I'm like the size, cause I was. It's funny, cause like about 2 weeks ago, I was thinking about if I get some braids, I want them to be big braids, like the big ones. But then I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like maybe I should just get the regular ones I always get, which ones do I always get? I always get the ones that are like little box braids. I think, right? The smallest ones I got, I haven't had those since was that 2012? I forget. It was years ago. I don't really even get my hair that thin anymore. But yeah, still well, not bad on the how do I say it? On the box braid style. Like I think box braids look nice with me. Like on me. I think it does look good. But not too small. So and then I was wondering what size are they thinking about? Like I don't think they said small or big. I guess once I figure out a size or whatever, then maybe that's what it is. But I'm content with the size. I don't know, y'all. It doesn't really matter to me. I've never got twists before. Like my hair box braided and twists. Like whenever I get twists, I do them. You know, I've never had professional twists done, and I don't know why. I just feel like I feel like I would be spending too much money, and then it would get caught on something, and then it would snag, and then separate, and then it wouldn't look right anymore. That's the main reason why I don't get the twists. I just twist my own hair because, for me it's easier, but mm, it ain't easy for everybody. So, let me see. We are getting somewhere in this hairstyle though. Like we're moving. Um, and I'm thinking the rest of the hairstyle I'm gonna be doing towards the front because I do want to try that style I said I wanted to do. Just gonna twist them to the front. I mean, I kid you not, I don't even know how I did that hairstyle, but I think if I do, it might not be bad. A bad idea if I just twist them towards the front. But to remember it, I guess I would just have to like maybe do the middle first. I'll do the middle first, and then the other ones could just fall wherever they need to fall. Pizza, what the heck? Pizza Hut got me so wanting them to. Do they deliver? They cheesy bread with the cheese and the pizza crust. They keep promoting it. I want them. I want the pizza with the cheesy bread. I'm gonna find out if we can get a delivery over here because we need some cheesy bread with some pizza. But I know they don't deliver, so I'm like wasting my time. Wasting my time. Yeah. So pretty soon, I don't know the serum I've been using for my skin. Okay, first it was working good at the lip area, but mm, for me, it's not working anymore. Like it was. I was happy. I was telling y'all about it. Saying it's good. It feels great. I like it. But for me, it's not really working anymore. I bought it again. Y'all, that serum that I purchased was $34. How I get caught in that, y'all? How they got me to do that? Goodness, $34. What was I doing when I decided to buy that? Mind you, remember I was telling you already I had used it so much. Like I needed it back then because my skin was so dry. I mean, so dry. When I was doing that peel and whatever it is I was doing, I needed it because my face was like so dry. I really want to do microdermabrasion. I really want to do this laser. I think it's called. I want to say laser way, but I'm probably wrong. Like the name of the process, but I think they're the ones that do it. Um, that. So I'm ready to start doing lasers and stuff on the skin with the whole skin rejuvenation thing. About to move on because y'all, your girl are cute, so gotta stay consistent over here. And then, you know, that's how you keep your skin, clean and clear and under control. Or that's how you keep your skin looking young and vivacious. Just do the treatments, you know? Do the treatments. Like, that's what they're there for. That's what we're going to school for, you know? Since we're still here, make some use of the time frame. Do something special for yourself. Because every time I get on here, I don't want to get on here telling people about themselves or getting on here and feeling like somebody's going to single themselves out and make themselves feel bad about something when I have to talk about myself, on my channel. And I want to encourage other people to too. like to do these things. Like, do it. The worst thing would be to not do it. Look at my hair all having like looking like shoes bent. Yeah, the worst thing would be to not do it, and then you stuck out there and wondering, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't get stuck out there, please, because I don't want you to be mad at me. Like, I don't think it's ever too late to try. Like, try it and see if it makes you feel any better. Like, if y'all talking about like, okay, I've watched those things in the middle of the nighttime and they show you those video things with the people and how they be doing the eye things and y'all talk about if they work or if they don't work or whatever, and y'all be talking about that stuff and y'all be saying if it works or whatever, if it works for you and you thought you seen the difference and you liked it, or if you thought it was crap or whatever and you didn't like it, then the one that you tried that you thought worked for you, then keep doing that one, you know, and then try something else. Did y'all see this? Because I want to try this thing. There's two things I want to try. One of the things is this tooth thing. It looked like they said it's something about they made it in China or something like that, and it was putting it in the water, and then it was making the water white. The only thing that I could think of that could be maybe is aloe vera. Because remember when did I show you that video? I don't know, there's this girl. I think she has a video up on YouTube. And she shows this product. And I think my dad sent it to me, the video. But I don't know. I know I synced it through him. Cut a long story short, she was doing this video and the product, she was drinking the aloe vera. And aloe vera juice, y'all, is good. You just gotta drain out the pulp. You know, you could drink it. That is one drink that you could just drink, and it's good. But there's this one that she had, and cut a long story short, she put the aloe vera in the water, and the aloe vera made the water, whatever that was in there, white. Like the water went back clear. I think she put like peroxide, something, whatever was brown. She put the aloe vera in the aloe vera water inside of it, and the water would turn clear. So back to the Chinese one, they put the thing inside the water, and the water went clear. Like they had like teas or whatever, and they had the teas, and they put the whatever they tube stuff is in there inside. Like I would try it, you know. Now would I try that? I'm sorry, I broke my nose. Would I try that before I would try the one that was talking about, what was it talking about? There was something that was talking about, what was it talking about? It was talking about the hair. You know how your hair is natural? And when you brush through your hair, um, there's like a flat iron that they have. And the flat iron is supposed to be really good for natural hair. And it just straightens the hair so good. I've saved the video a few times. Where did I see that video at? I think I saved it on, if it wasn't Instagram, it couldn't have been Instagram. It had to be YouTube. It couldn't have been Instagram. But it might have been, but I don't think it was Instagram. It was YouTube. Like, it had to be a YouTube. And whatever it is this hair product. And it's a flat iron. And it flat irons the hair, and it makes the hair bone straight, like from just being like regularly blown out or whatever. Like it just makes the hair bone straight. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Like it's really crazy. So then I'm trying to think about What am I trying to think about now, y'all? So I was thinking about getting that. But that, I think I did some research and I think it said 3 easy payments of 39.99, 49.99. Look like it's about 80 something dollars, 89.99, something like that. But it's easy payments. So I was looking at that basically. Maybe I can do something like that. Maybe I would like it. Then show y'all my hair straightened. Cause it's something that literally is supposed to be for um natural hair. So that sounds like a plan, right? Yeah, I should try that. Because it's for natural hair and it's for all textures, I heard. But why am I interested in trying it is just because it seemed like something cool to add to my arsenal. Really though. Like I think that is a cool thing that I should add. So if I ever need to flat iron my hair and I want it to be mad, 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 mad straight because that's the job that it does. I mean, of course, I still like my Conair flat irons or whatever. I have like, I think I probably got like 6 of them. Pretty confident I got like 6 or 7, plus one from not even being Conair or Conair, but it's a different family. Like it has like one of those um earth earth symbols on it. And then I have another one, I think that's shaped differently. It might be the same one, but one of them is shaped differently, like it has a curve. And then the other one I have is for wet hair, like you can flat iron your hair while it's wet. And then the other one I just want that one because it looks like it flat irons the hair, and I think it has its own comb or something. I truly forget, like I really forget, but whatever it is, it just seems like something that I know that I would appreciate because I used to flat iron my hair so much before. And I think whatever it was healthy. Like it doesn't burn the hair, doesn't strip the hair, da 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 da. Da. There's a lot of new stuff coming out. So, excuse me, those are some things that I'm definitely into and some things that I definitely want to try. I still need to call that doctor. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just need to like verify a few more things, and then I can at least set the appointment, and I can come back and tell y'all, okay, y'all set the appointment. Because really, I'm just spending 200 just to speak to the person, and then it's like I'm wasting money. I could take that 200 and put it towards that. I think it's 349 or 449 or something like that to get the laser, fractional laser, or something, something, something. But I'm thinking that microdermabrasion might be cool. I gotta do some research and look at the healing time on microdermabrasion. I gotta do some research and look at the healing time on this laser thing, you know? And then I'm gonna be ready to do like laser, like hair laser, body laser and stuff like that. So the back of my hair is done. Let's do this middle section because I was saying that I'm interested in this middle section. The only messed up part is if I end up going to the gym tomorrow, like, then I'm gonna be tight because uh, if I get offered to go to the gym, I might want to go. So it's kind of like if that happens, then what I'm gonna have to do is just redo it again. Now, if I'm doing it every single day, then I could have just left my hair in the afro, but still, that style is considered twist out. And then it's only with oil. I still have to twist it. And that's just the tea. That's how it goes. right, so all of these in this section right here, I am twisting toward the front. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, which side should I do first? No. Let me see. I could just. I really don't know, you know? Times like this when you just wonder. Of course, I need my comb, but you know what I didn't do? Leave my home with it. So we just. Because you know what? I probably did or do have it, and I probably just don't know where I put it. But more than likely, I didn't. So I'm gonna act like I did. Even though I'm pretty confident that I didn't. So, because I got the brush. Like, I don't know. That's my only thing that I'll be forgetting. But I don't got no curling iron in my hand, so or no hot tools. So I don't need it. I just want it. You know, there's a difference between a need and a want. You know, when you need to have a comb and you want to have a comb, sometimes you just don't always have a comb. So, you know, sometimes it's just like that. All right. Now, would y'all like to see how this came out? This twist out though? Like, y'all know it's gonna be good. You know it's gonna look solid. At the end, I can add some oil. And I'm also going to add another twist right here. Nope, it's too thin. I wish I could find my teacher. I don't know where she's at. I'm not saying I'm asking for a trim. I'm just like, you know how you want to begin to talk about it with them so that you can try to plan something like just because. It's not that I need a trim or want a trim. I just want her to touch my hair. Is that ratchet? Like, I just want her to touch my hair. Who does that? Really? I just want her to touch my hair. Cause she really She really impressed me, y'all. I don't know where she is. I'm so tight. Like I don't even know how to find her. Is that bad? Like if I've seen her in a crowd, I don't know if I could get her to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know her name. Teacher of 10 years ago. Was it 10 years ago? Teacher of like 5 years ago. Who did my hair? Who cut it? I'll just die because that sounds funny. Teacher of 5 years ago who did my hair. Because I haven't had a trim. It's been at least 5 years or 4 good years. Like my hair just don't need it. I don't know. She's the only one who could put a scissor in my hair. It sounds crazy, but my hair is alright. My hair has been okay. And I thank you because look at my ends. Like, ooh, did you see that? Ooh, it looked like two horse tails. Y'all, find that teacher. Bring her to me. Oh God. Oh gosh. I'm about to summon this woman. I'm just like, give her a medal. Give her the what? Cause my hair is the bomb. All right. So we are up to. I'm thinking if I want to put this with it, just because it's by itself, it's by its lonesome, and it's kind of just, you know, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. It's not in a sensitive spot or area or anything. My hair though is really doing good, and I'm proud. And I do want to try other products. It's just, when you find something that's working for you, keep doing it, keep maintaining it, because the more you do it, the more you keep the same products around you, the more you learn the product, and then the more you learn about like what you can teach people about it. And then all you got is, you know, a reason to carry on. Well, you just lost for words. You just making up words. Carry on. All right, so we almost done, and we are getting somewhere, y'all. Trying to get us somewhere. I think this part is big. I might make this part a little bit smaller. Not this part in specific, but the next one. Like, you know how it looks like maybe it's gonna not be that big. Yeah, it's not. Look at my scalp, it's dark brown. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a point. I don't mind it. So, y'all, two things. One, y'all seen the fight the other day on the bus? That was crazy. Did I talk about it? No, I don't really need to. Remember the other fight I was telling you about that I had gotten into? It was an argument. It wasn't really a physical fight. It was an argument. But anyway, how come I went over there and they wasn't over there? I was like, I thought y'all was there every Saturday. Are you trying to say that I might be responsible for that? I felt bad. I really didn't feel anything because I'm a paying customer. No. And everybody has a line, and everybody gotta wait. And there's some people that have things to do, and they're rushing, and they have a time frame, and they have things to do, and they have places to go. And sometimes people are rushing, and sometimes people don't feel like waiting. Like the other day, I was in McDonald's, and I was ready to be arguing with this girl in McDonald's, but really it wasn't her fault. But I was still angry because I'm on the phone. I'm getting cursed out because I'm being told to be meeting somebody at a certain spot, and I'm a female, so I'm like, let me get some ice cream real quick. You're gonna wait for me, you know? So I'm like, that's what I thought, and then that didn't happen the way I wanted it to, because I I give myself a lot of credit sometimes, and I spoil myself sometimes, so I thought I had it like that, and I didn't. So life goes on, and um, I don't know what I ended up doing. I was just like, it was, how somebody offers you a ride and you can get a ride, but it's like, oh, you waiting for me? All right, like where are you? And in my mind, like I'm thinking to myself like how much I want a coffee and how much I might not be able to get the coffee, so maybe I can get the ice cream coffee instead. And I'm just like, anyway, I'm inside of McDonald's and they're not waiting. You know what I'm saying? The person on the phone, they're not waiting. And then how do I say it? I'm inside the McDonald's and I had something I had to do. Like I was ready to be out, so it's like I'm getting antsy. There's a difference between getting antsy because you know you wrong. I knew I was wrong, but I was just like, yo. Then it's like there was three people. I'm thinking they're gonna all order together or put their money together. Man, these people, it was kids. It was three of them, and it was at least five people, but it was one order, the next order, and then the three kids. They didn't even put their order together. They put one, two, three. I was like, oh God, like after I see the three people, I was just tight after that, because I missed my ride, and then I'm thinking that y'all all together, or one person is ordering, and they really each had an order. I was like, duh, duh, duh. What's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy. Like, I was so tight. And I was mad at that lady because, when I got mad at her? It wasn't about her. You know what it was about? It was about me and what I was going through. But what she didn't understand, or what they didn't understand, is that they shouldn't have started to talk about me. Let them say whatever they want. If a customer is going in or whatever, as long as they ain't trying to jump over the countertop to you, you know what I'm saying, and tell you about yourself. If they ain't trying to come over the counter and attack you, then there's no reason for you to be talking about the customer. It's because your skills are new, or your skills, I get up there, you basically don't know how to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep blaming on your skills, but do not chime in when the other customers are saying something, because when it's time to fight, guess what? Guess who's still standing behind the register? You, not the customer who's talking about it. Me, which is another customer, which doesn't really make a difference. Like, if you really think about it, you gotta really think about it. Like, I could say whatever I want. I'm a customer. I'm not saying I'm right. I just said I was wrong when I was sitting there saying I have somewhere I have to go. I'm not supposed to be getting no ice cream right now, or no ice cream coffee right now. I wanted something different, you know. But this, I don't need it. I want it. It's the difference between a need and a want. When you want something, there's sacrifices. But the persons that are talking, that's wrong. Okay? And the reason why you're wrong is you're working. If you was speeding up that line, guess what? I wouldn't have had time to think about how long the line was. So you have to really think about it. Like, you really have to think about it. And, I missed my ride, got the coffee, I missed my ride, but, we basically beefing. Now we arguing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, excuse me? Like, I can say whatever I want. Like, you know? Then when it's time to fight, then you don't say anything, you know? Anyway, I'm not gonna even say anything else because I don't have anything else nice to say about that situation. Like I have a lot to say about that, but I'm not gonna continue to go on about that situation. I'm just saying if I could bring it back to that day with the ice cream, the line. You put the order in, you pay them, and you keep going. You do not, you know, tell somebody that you're in line when they're behind them. I was only at the register for less than a second, and because she was talking when I was about to be talking, I'm talking, and here she go trying to say something like, your neck. I'm standing here and her neck is out here. I'm like, you know what, y'all? You know what? Look, guess what? This lady, because she was being so rude, the person that I had did the transaction with, the last time I was there, I had paid her by card. Because the lady was being so rude, I was ready to take my order off to another plateau. Like I don't even have to pay in cash. I could just pay with my card. That just goes to show you how much I was trying to get out of the way because I really didn't feel like arguing with this lady, but it was crazy because 3 times. Even after it was, I had to put the order in 3 times, and the lady was still talking to me. Like that's the crazy thing, and you don't hear me. So it was just crazy. But the fact that they wasn't there, it was kind of sad. But there was a bracelet that I had ordered one time from one of the people, um, and I found it. So pretty much, I'm good on the bracelet for a little while. Um, Found something. I didn't find rose gold, but I'm sure I could find rose gold. So I'm not gonna stress myself out with that. I just feel bad about that situation. Like, I really feel bad about that situation. I'm not a mean person. I'm really not a mean person. It's just that maybe I'm an anal person. I go a little bit hard about certain things. I go in, I overthink it. I'm looking for the good behind the situation. I'm not really looking for the bad at all. I'm always trying to give people compliments. I'm always trying to give them credit. I'm always trying to look out for them. I'm always trying to figure out what was going on. Like, was you rushing? You didn't even say I'm rushing right now. Like, can you hurry up? Like, I have some place I have to go. Like, there's people. She didn't say anything like that. It didn't sound like she was rushing, so why couldn't she wait? Why is she talking over me? It didn't make no sense. And then it was crazy because the people that was behind her, I was like, are y'all in line? And I think some of them were like, no. And then I was like, so what is she talking about? Like, what line is she talking about? Like, yeah, the line is rolling. You know what I'm saying? You know how you put an order and you move over to the side? People over there waiting for their food. She just was bugging out. Like, oh man, was it me? Just tell me it was me. And then, you know what I can say? It wasn't me because I just ordered. It kept up. I was just trying to be a loyal customer because don't nobody need to be arguing with people for no how do you say it, for no $7 ice cream that if you really get tight enough from the situation and it's not their fault, but you could get tight enough and make your own frozen ice cream. Okay, really, because actually the other day, let me tell you, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but guess what? Y'all keep messing up the world, and you know what's gonna end up happening? That's just gonna make God turn into a paradise earlier. Real talk. If y'all gonna keep on taking away the pretty stuff that make us happy and trying to be jealous of people and not just being regular and doing the good old regular things, it's only gonna make the world end faster. Like I'm actually rooting for y'all if that's what y'all want to do, because honestly, I'm a lover of my ice cream, the Haagen Dazs ice cream. And remember when my teeth had gotten pulled out? I could have sworn that when my teeth got pulled out, right, I was gonna go get some ice cream. So this is probably the second time frame around when my teeth had gotten pulled, and I'm waiting for my teeth to heal. So I go into, I just went to my nearest Dwayne Reed or Rite Aid, and I picked up my Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I got coffee because years ago, they discontinued my favorite flavor, which was the cookies and cream, which is the original cookies and cream. You know, the original cookies and cream. They discontinued that years ago. Now they have like chocolate soft wafers. They have a impersonation of their own rendition of their own cookies and cream that is just not, can't be. I can't. I just can't understand the cookies and cream thing. I'm not getting the cookies and cream thing right now. I'm not getting it. So I've been doing the chocolate. I've been doing the vanilla. I've been doing the strawberry. I've been doing the coffee. Coffee was my thing. Coffee was holding me down. Of course, you have ice cream spurts, and you want your ice cream to be the flavor of your choice. Yada yada yada. And I tried to get the coffee. Okay, of course Haagen-Dazs ice cream is $5 each, right? My goodness. Anyway, I'm about to be dead in the bed for you seen how long it took for my face to heal. I was in there for like two, almost 3 weeks, close to 4, with a slight sensitivity still on both sides. So you can't tell me nothing about what that's all about. Me needing ice cream and something to calm my nerves, okay? For my to make me feel better. So I went for ice cream. Boom. So I got the ice cream and I got coffee. So I'm eating the coffee one, right? And I'm eating it. I'm eating it. And then I'm like, what is this? It's like it was almost like a fluffy, furry, fluffy. It was not ice creamy. It was like they didn't whip it enough or something. It was like furry. I did a video, but I can't get the video to upload on my phone. But it was like a fuzzy kind of ice cream. It wasn't whipped. My hair is moving and it looked like an animal for a second. It was curling up and it looked like something was in my face curling like something like a worm or something. It's crazy. So, something furry. Something furry was in it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but you ever had ice? Okay, it was like chunks of ice inside of it. And it was just leaving like a gritty effect on my palate. And I wasn't enjoying it. It was not my cup of tea. It was gross. I'm thinking maybe it's just this one. So I let that one to the side for a little while. I put it to the side because I basically wanted to know if maybe it melts and then try to freeze it again, if it's going to be okay. So I let it melt all the way down and I put it back in the freezer, right? And I went and got the other ice cream and I waited for some time, like a few hours. Like that night, I waited for a few hours and then the other ice cream was, ready. But I kid you not, the next ice cream did it the same thing. Like there was like gritty stuff inside of it and full furry looking something. It was just not cool. And so the one that I had melted down and I had put in the freezer, that's the one that should have been melted down. And if you want to blame it on ice cream or you want to blame it on it not being whipped enough, then it melted down. So it should be one texture. And then you put it back in the freezer and then it's back to frozen ice cream, which is back to what it was originally. It was still the same. So I was just like, that's not good. And I spent $10, 5 and 5 for that. Like any way you want to put it, I spent money for that. And how I know I'm not bugging out, how I know I'm not bugging out when it comes to ice cream? Just yesterday or the day before yesterday. Just the day before yesterday. I've been telling y'all I've been having this I want um I want ice cream that is um how do you say it? I'm looking for the ice cream to be, um, how do I want it to be, y'all? I'm sorry, but my hair is confusing me because it's looking like it's slanted, but then maybe it's not slanted, and it kind of probably is, but it's fine. So I'm basically expecting for the ice cream to be, um, well, I'm definitely not expecting it to be gritty, you know? So the other day remember I told y'all that there was this salted cake or whatever that I had tried one time, this salted caramel tart chocolate type of caramel thing that I had gotten one time when I was in Brooklyn. It tasted so good, and they told me that they only made it. I ate it like 2 or 3 times. Like if I wanted to get it the third time, that was the last time. It was so good. And I think I even got one for my peoples or gave some to them or whatever. It was so good. But cut a long story short, they stopped making it. Anything I like, they don't make it anymore. If I ever have a castle, if I'm ever a queen, if I ever have my own cooking staff, I want everything that I had that I fell in love with because you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Everything I liked, y'all took away, okay? Because I know y'all found a way to take away my coffee, okay? Now when I drink my coffee, it tastes like it's poison, like with a whole bunch of either mad syrup or y'all done put a drug in it because it's making my tongue feel numb. So I can't drink that anymore. There's a difference between making your tongue feel numb and a difference between and then feeling like it's something is wrong and a difference between you're putting too much syrup. But when my tongue is now numb, there's something wrong there. There's something wrong, and I'm not gonna keep on going there. And you think it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's nothing funny. It's nothing cute. Then you want to know why I don't want to tell people my name. Go get a life. So something about the ice cream. I ended up getting the Talenti ice cream. I think it's called Talenti. So um, they have this sea salt caramel. And remember the one time I told y'all that there was this ice cream that they used to make at Haagen Dazs? Was it Haagen Dazs? No, there was this ice cream. I can go to Haagen Dazs though and get cookies and cream. I know I can. That I know. So I know where you are. So I'll probably be coming to see you. I know. They don't make it like that. They make it like that. And that's the reason why when I went to the store, when I went to the actual store, I bought a tub of the cookies and cream. I ain't just playing myself and get a little cone and I got some extra sugar cones on the side. That's how I'm loyal, okay? Like, don't sit there and play with me, okay? Do not play with me and do not disrespect me with the coffee ice cream, okay? But let me tell you something about this Talenti ice cream because I don't know what was wrong with that coffee ice cream, but that Talenti ice cream, let me tell you, that Talenti ice cream, they had the chocolate caramel. Did I tell you what company? Because that was for Haagen Dazs. This is for now Baskin Robbins with is it Baskin Robbins? Baskin Robbins with probably Dunkin' Donuts. They had this ice cream, right? And it used to be like some type of, it might have been vanilla with probably um, peanut butter or Reese's Pieces, something. It was so good. And kind of long story short, it had like some chocolate truffle. It was like a turtle, a little turtle. And inside of the turtle, they had caramel in it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Those were so good. They discontinued it. They don't make it anymore. I had a cow. Okay. And then what happened after that? Let me think. Then I get to the Talenti ice cream. All right. So I'm eating ice cream. I'm eating ice cream. I'm like, does it taste like sea salt? Okay, first of all, when I opened it, first thing I did was licked it. I'm sorry, because I was expecting for it to be salted. I wasn't even upset that there wasn't a wrapper on it. I don't care about that. You know what I care about? I care about when I licked it, I was happy. I was like, ice cream. I was like, salted caramel. If my computer shuts off, y'all, I'm gonna try to save the videos and stuff, and then I'm gonna try to finish it up if we still have time. If it stops, I'll let you know. So, cause I'm almost done. You see, I'm not really. I'm almost something like that. I have one more section. So um straight up the back, I'm expecting for my talent, and no, I did not take it back. I should have took back those other ones. But anyway, I'm eating ice cream, trying to remember what salt tastes like, trying to remember if I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it, and it's good. Then I'm digging into it, and I'm really getting into it, and trying to enjoy the flavor. And then I realized that, okay, maybe I'm tasting a little caramel. Is that sea salt? Is that the flavor I'm thinking about? It's good. Then next thing you know, I dig into this black thing and this brown looking thing, just like a chunk of something inside it. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And I'm like, but then I seen, before I seen the big chunk, I had seen two little chunks, like two little chunks. And it was two little chunks of chocolate. So I'm like, why is there two little chunks of chocolate? That was weird to me in the beginning. Then I seen it again, two little chunks. And then I seen it again, two little chunks. Then as I'm digging into it, I was like, what the heck is that? And then I stuck my fork into it. And y'all, when I tell you that it was like a little chocolate truffle inside with caramel, I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Right? It was so cute. And then something about, what was I up to? Because I kid you not, y'all. Oh my God. It was so cute. It was so cute. And then I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then I got tired of eating it because the chocolate of the chocolate truffle part was too thick, too chocolate, and not enough caramel. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not sure. And then it was caramel, chocolate things after chocolate things. It was chocolate after chocolate after chocolate after chocolate, and I couldn't get a spoonful of chocolate without chocolate. Because at first I'm like, okay, this is chocolate. And then I'm like, wait a minute, is it chocolate or caramel? And then I'm like, I'm confused. And then I was like, you know, it don't matter because it's good. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't need no more chocolate. And then I'm like, okay, I'm good with ice cream. And then I'm like, dang, there's still chocolate in there. And I'm just like, that ice cream though, it was good. It make you just want the ice cream. Like, and then if you get chocolate, you're just like, hey, yeah, I can share with you. You know, like, because some people do not like to share. So it's kind of cool that it's that much chocolate that you are willing to share. Because I was able to share. So then I shared my ice cream, and then I didn't get any more yet, but that ice cream is done, and it lasted me 2 days and a sharing process. At least enough for somebody to say, yeah, that's good. You know? So that was kind of cool. But it just goes to show you, you know, um, there was no problems with that ice cream. There was no chunks. There was no grit. The only grit that was in there was really chocolate. And then once it got to chocolate chunks, it had truffles inside. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm converting from Haagen Dazs to Talenti, but I'm a little bit afraid to eat that from there because you know what? It was up in the freezer. But still, I've never, in all my lifetime, I have never seen um, ice cream like furry, gritty. When I'm rinsing it off, I have to take videotape it because I'm quite confused as to what I mean when I say gritty and looking furry. Like I'm rinsing it, and it's like it was just so weird. And I do have a picture of it, and if I can get it up there, I will. I tried, but then my camera, somebody stole my iCloud ID, and it's not so much the pictures, but I can't access some of my things. So it kind of like, I don't know how to say it, like indirectly crashed some of my apps, some of my pictures or something. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. Like even one more portion of me talking about my video from the even from the dentist thing, I'm still missing one section of it. So the only thing that I can do would be I can play it, but it's not readable on the YouTube. It's not readable. And then that other video, thank you YouTube, because guess what? I did not think that I was going to be able to get that space on my phone. But once I deleted it and it automatically deleted, you know why I was tight? Or thank you Google. The only reason why I was tight is because how come when I was working out, I didn't have no space on the phone? Even after I deleted that whole, it was like an hour 22 and 33 seconds, or hour 33:22, or 1:22:22, something like that, 1:22:23. I was just tight. I was just tight. I'm almost done though, y'all. So right after this, I'm gonna just add some oil to my hair just to seal it in. And I'm gonna spray the solution in my hair, the tonic. And then after that, look at this hair. And it still can go all the way to here. You seem to pop back up. It's not the end, but it's definitely talking about something without me pulling it and ripping it and damaging it and stuff. But yes, like, I still got solution. So many things though, for real. Like, y'all, sometimes it is so difficult to just, like, just be happy. Like, they had it so, it was so bad at that spot that they stopped even having their store open at a certain time frame. Like, they used to be stay open until like 10. Now they only open until 9:30. That was crazy because I thought it was 11 on weekends, 11 on Friday. It went from 11 to 10. And then when I got there at 9:59 one time, I got there at like a few minutes to 10. And when I pulled on that door, it didn't even matter because it was open, and it opened up at 9:30. It closed at 9:30. That was crazy. I was like, even when I was trying to rush to get here for 10, now you're trying to tell me to rush to get there for 9:30? Like, you know what? Now I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I'm gonna have to see you whenever I see you, and it's looking like a Sunday, or whenever I really, 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 really feel like going. And then when I go, I have to go to a place where I really, really, really know where I can go, because when I sit there and pay with my phone, you see me trying to like. You see me trying to like figure it out and narrow it down, trying to help them. But when we have to have a cross conversation, it frightens me because it makes me feel like they don't know how to make their drink. You're asking me. All I do is pull up the app, and I'm like, I try to pay at the store, and then I try to put it in through the app so that they can't get confused. But some stores still, when they print it out, they still be having stuff messed up. Trust me, yo, trust me. I will be in that store, but there's too many complications. The minute they ask me a question, then they want to tell me something, and I'm just like, why are you talking to me? Like, I just want the coffee. And they losing me, because like I don't like to, I don't know, some people, I was just talking to my people earlier about this. Some people just don't like to talk to people. Like, the more you are known in your life, like, and people start saying your name, you'll be like, did I hear my name? You'll be shook. Like, I'm not scared, but it's just you don't expect it. This is when I'm out and about, and this is my private time, this is my personal time, this is my me time. This is some she and some I, some me time. Oh, right? She time, not some him and some her, just a little bit of she time. Oh. Who sings that song? If it's not oh my gosh. If it's not Emotional Roller Coaster Girl, oh my god. I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna give you credit, I promise. Like, I need some me time. Not some hand and some hurts, a lot of free time. Oh, I need some me time. I don't know, y'all, but I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. I'm gonna find that song. I'm gonna get back to you. I might find it before, if I would have had more time, but y'all see I done maxed out my video. So if it do shut off, I'll come back. It's like, hey Siri, hey Siri. Siri has been ignoring me. Siri's been being kind of grown on her own. I know she's a little worn out because I was working out and she probably couldn't believe what she was seeing or hearing. Hold up, y'all. Oh, Lordy. All right, hold on, y'all. Something about, let me see. Who sings this song? I'm pretty much done with my twist about these. Excuse me. And you don't expect to like, be going someplace and you just don't expect it. You just want your privacy and you just want your cup of coffee. It's just like back in the days when people used to go and get their coffee and it's nonchalant and it's regular. Like, I don't know what happened. Did I become somebody that, it's not the same anymore? Or have I always been like this? Or did I just start doing stuff and I don't know anymore. Like, I don't know, y'all. Really, I just don't know. Okay. Anyway, and I apologize because I'm at a loss for words when it gets down to these things. So hold on one second. I can't get this song because this thing is not playing. Let me show y'all how I'm gonna wrap up my hair. Hold on. Let's see how much time we have left. I'm back. I'm choosing between black and the colorful band. Did I get up without getting the scarf that I wanted? Am I bugging? I think I'm bugging y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now spray my hair with the tonic. Wait, wait, wait. I feel like I feel a little strand of something somewhere. Do I? Feels like it, but I just don't see it. I might make it. So there'll be more things to talk about. Y'all find the video and leave it in the comments below in case I can't find it because everything is acting like it don't know it. It's not sure. My my internet is acting like it don't want to work, and it do work. It's just that I'm on a roll. No one else on. So that's pretty much that, y'all. Got the hand and face now, And now what we're going to do is we are going to set this hairstyle for this tomorrow. So I'm going to take this front section right here and I'm going to band it in the front. Not a heavy band, but I'm doing it because I want this hair to lay a certain type of way. I don't want it all over my scarf when I take it off. So I'm just gonna band that like that. Stretch it down as much as I can. Leave some stress, pain, pressure points so I don't have any pain. So I'm gonna go the way out here. And then this side over here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Going to band it. You'll need a few of these bands, at least, let's say 5. If you find that when you banding it in the back and the band is not being nice to you, then you can band upward and then just drag the band down as you go. If I get to one of those points, I will show you. I'm sorry because my nose has really been running the whole time. So, and I need to like spit instead of like sniffing it back in, but it happens sometimes. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing over here. Just make sure all the hair is distributed evenly. And then you just go down the band, the shaft of the hair. That's all you could do. And the reason why I'm doing this is because in tomorrow, like if I don't do this, I'm noticing that my hair is just no. Like I would need like a stocking cap or something to like flatten it. And this is not a problem. It's just that it makes it so much more easier for me when I do it this way. So in the back, maybe I should have. I don't know how I should do this section right here. Let's just do this top portion in one section, and then we'll do the second section at the bottom. Because I don't want to just put one and have four corners in my hair. No, I would prefer to have one section banded. Now, if in the middle of the night it gets on my nerves, then I'll have to take it out. But it's only normally when it's too tight on my head or my hair just don't. When my hair don't like it, I don't like it either, and I take it out. That's just something that I've actually noticed. Like my hair gets annoyed too, and once it does, it's a wrap, and I have to take it out. I have to do it with my hair. I have to obey my hair because it won't come out right in the morning. Like once it's set in this position, it's not gonna like. It doesn't normally bug out. Like it chills. So that's where we are. I'm just beginning in the last section, and I will show you in the back what it looks like. And then I'm going to put my scarf on, and I'll show you what my scarf is looking like as well. So this is how it looks in the back. Can you see it, y'all? And I wanted to see for my own health. And I probably didn't have to do this, but I did it for you. So now, here we are. I got my silk scarf. Gonna just put this like that. And then I'm going to probably put this to the left side or the right side. I'll decide that in a minute. Why? Because at the end, I sometimes decide that I want to tuck my hair back under. Like right now, right this minute, this hair right here is telling me it's too tight and uncomfortable. So at some point, I'm gonna have to stick my hand up in here and I'm gonna have to pull out all the bands because it's not gonna let me do this. My hair is not having it. It's definitely not okay. All right. So my hair said no. I don't know how I'm gonna do my wrap tonight, but I wish I knew who sung that song. It's like Chrisette Michelle or Vivian Green or it's somebody else though. I feel like it might be one of them. Sheeta. I think it is Vivian Green. It sounds like a Vivian Green thing. Because she was on an emotional roller coaster, so it do sound like it was her. Not in real life, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she was the track is emotional roller coaster. Like her CD's name is that. Y'all, this ain't working. Um, one is because I can't see. Two is because I kind of want to put my hairstyle, my scarf like this, and my hair is already annoying me. So I wish my nose was not ran like this. All right. Maybe we could make it, but in the event that we cannot, this is pretty much how it's looking. Y'all, the side of my face is irritating me. This is irritating me. This is irritating me. This is irritating me. And let me see if I could just tuck it up and not give up. Change it on my own time. Let's see. Mm. And of course, my mom can do my hair too, just in case. So, just in case, she is who started my hair. So, let's see. This, I don't know how I pushed this thing up under here just now, but it's not really a set that I would actually keep on my head, but I'm having a voice overthrow. Goodness. All right. Mad allergies, mad sensitivities, and just annoyed, aggravated, and frustrated, okay? Clearly under attack. This, I'm not liking this part. I could put it like the back way, except for the fact that it doesn't look right, but there's almost nothing I can do about that. With this, it's like it's puffing out over here. It shouldn't be puffing out, and it is. And can't call it, y'all. Can't call it. And I know myself. I know if I don't stop, I'll be done broken nail. All right, let's try to leave it like this for now. Okay, like whether it looks good or not, we could just try to do that for now. If I look in the mirror and I don't like it in a minute, I will let y'all know. My hair is still up under here. It's twisted. It's kind of like over directed this way, and that's why I'm not really 100% happy right now. I don't really know how the back of my hair is looking or laying. I think I'm still going to end up bringing all the pieces down, putting a band or something on it before I go to bed, or just putting my scarf on it and then just kind of like sweeping the rest of it to the back. Because I don't know how I feel about the hair being like this and if it's going to bother me or not. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I don't know. I don't look like I have internet. I do, but I don't. Oh, wait, I do. I think this person is Vivian Green. Yeah. Nope. Heather Headley. I knew it was I knew it. I had a feeling. It was one of them because they all came out around the same time. Heather Headley, Vivian Green, and even Chrisette Michelle and India Arie. I want to put her in there a little bit, but kind of they came out around the same time frame. It's Vivian Green. It's Heather Headley, and she could sing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to blow my nose. I really have to go. I have to eat. Um, Try this drink. It's pretty good. And that's pretty much it, y'all. If you need me, you know where I'm going to be. Make sure you come back and see me. Until next time, that's a wrap. Cut. Like, share, subscribe. Try the hairstyle. Let me know if you like it. Um, the products we used were silicone mix, the what is this? The avocado oil, the tonic, and then of course you're gonna need some water and some hair clips, and you're going to need scarf, and everything we spoke about in all those other videos, okay? So if you need me, come back and see me, okay? Until next time, that's a wrap cut. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit more, and then this song is the and the cool thing about it is, I forget why I was talking about it, but it was something about when you go and get coffee, you just want your own personal time, you know? You just want to do your own thing, you just want your coffee. Like you like it's almost like a fan or something. Like it's almost like a fan. Then you sit there and you wonder, like I remember when my peoples used to tell me a while ago, it was like your fans. You know, and I'm like, fans? What are you talking about? You know? And now I'm like wondering, like, well, was this it? Because I'm kind of confused. But let me see what else I can play. I need some shade time, and some ham, and some hands, a little bit. Oh, I wanna, when my girls hit the club, hit the mall, get my nails and hair done, sitting at the club. You ain't gotta worry, there ain't nothing going on. I need some free time, and that's all, and that's all. That's all the time. Well, you ain't gotta worry, there ain't nothing going on. I need some me time. That's all. That's all.